Hello everyone, my name is Bodan. Welcome back to my playthrough of Final Doom TNT Evolution. Today's level, map 18, mill. Let's get started. Okay, and as you can see, we start in a big metal room with a lot of doors. And also you can see here some mysterious hanging in the mid-air super shotgun and the rocket launcher, but we are not going to grab those just yet. What I like to do is to go around the full circle in this map and kill the enemies in the outer loop or the outer circle of this map, which would be just a couple of specters. So they need to die first. Now when we covered those, we have basically two areas that we can visit first. The one to the right and the one to the left. I will start the one to the left. It will give us the first key in this map, which would be the red key, and the one to the right will give us the blue key. But before I do that, I'd like to go over here and grab some item, which is the computer area map. It will help us to progress in this level, right? And then also I told you that I was going to show you how to grab that super shotgun over there. You just need to get into this door in the lower area of the map, right? And the door will reveal a teleporter that will mysteriously teleport you right on the platform with that super shotgun. So now let's start covering the areas in this map just one by one. And I will start with this one, the one to the west, right? And it has some revenants over there, so I like to fire a couple of rockets just to take care of them quicker. By the way, be careful, there are some barons here as well, so you can take damage from them. They can also climb up the stairs. So it would be even easier for us to kill them here, so that we don't have to deal with the revenants for now. Alright. Now let's go kill the remaining revenants. Alright. I think all the revenants are dead now. So now let's proceed with this area. There is one more baron over here, so be careful. I should probably use some rockets as well. Also, one thing to note is that we have a fake wall over there, behind which there is some nasty hit scanners, chain gunners and shotgunners. So we should take care quickly of them in order to not take damage from them. And then grab some rockets over here before we get into this door, there's an archvile behind it. So that's why I'm using BFG here. Now we can flip this switch and then that one, and then it will reveal one more Baron over here. And then flipping that switch will reveal some enemies behind that door, which we need to take care of straight away, preferably. Now we are done with this area, so grab the red key and we are good to exit it for now. We will come back later here to enter the blue door. Now I will go to the opposite side of this starting area, where we can find this area with the red floor, basically. I will take care of the shotgunners first, because they are hit scanners. Now I will drop down and deal with this arachnotrons with rockets, quickly switch to the plasma and deal with these pain elementals before it's too late. Looks like that arachnotron was stuck on the steps. But that's okay, it's only to our advantage. And as you can hear, there is an archvile in this area. But first, let me deal with this one here. First, you can grab some health if you need it. But the whole purpose of being in this area is to grab that blue key on top of that pillar. So to do that, I will go over here and flip that switch. That will reveal this like a room, which will lock you in. But before I press that switch, it will basically reveal that archvile here. I'll have my BFG ready just to take care of him quickly. Because it's much more safer way to do that, and then also much quicker way. So that's why you should do it as well. Just use BFG on that archvile and you should be good. Now let's take this teleporter that will mysteriously teleport us to the blue key. So now we are done with this area and can go backwards. By the way, before we go out, actually I will skip that part for now, since I am full on rockets, so I cannot show you how to grab this rocket launcher just yet. I will show it to you later. So, standing in the starting area platform, we covered the right and the left part of the area. Now let's cover the blue and red doors area. And I will start probably with the blue area first. By going here and switching to the chain gun. But be careful, there's a shotgunner to your right, which you need to take care of quickly. Where we can conveniently grab the mega armor, but I will save it. By the way, is it a secret? No. I will save it for later, since I don't need it right now. Alright, and I think that's all of them. Now let's take care of the other enemy in this area, which is an arachnid. Now this part may be a little tricky. It has a revenant ambush, but if you play it well, you should be fine. Flip that switch above and start firing rockets and dancing around. Alright, that should do it. Also take care of this mancubus over there. And also don't forget to flip this switch. There's another secret in this area which I will save for now, because it contains a mega sphere, and in case things go wrong in the final section of this map, I will save that mega sphere to replenish my health. It happened before already, so I should definitely do that. Now we're done with the blue area or blue door area, and let's go to the red door area now. Which is where was it? Ah, it's here. Behind the blue door, basically a set of pillars, and each pillar will get you up to an area. So you will need to cover it one by one, including that randomly spawned demon. Alright. I will take those lifts just one by one and will be entering each of the areas one by one as well. I don't even need all those rockets, as you can see. Alright, so the final section for this area is that pillar, which will get us to the blue area. And by the way, can we talk about this blue section? I think it's really amazing. Can you name at least one decent WAD with such a good designed blue areas in them? I don't. Alright, here we have a yellow key on a beautifully looking pedestal or platform, and we will grab it later. For now, let's take care of the enemies in this area. And those enemies will be revealed by flipping those switches. Alright, that was the first 2 barons out of 6, right? Don't forget to flip that switch, and by the way, this passage will lead you to the hole that will be in front of the yellow key, which is an elegant way of grabbing it, I suppose. It's okay if you get some damage from time to time, because we still have a lot of power-ups coming up in this level. Alright, so we covered the first 2 sections of this, like a room, and those 2 switches will reveal these 2 switches out of 4. So we have to release the other 2 switches now. I should probably switch to rockets now. That's the next switch that we need to flip. And to do that, we can do this from here, right? And that was actually a secret that I couldn't solve without additional help or assistance. You need to shoot those walls with the skulls pictures on them. The first one will make the platform rise, and the second one will reveal a chain gunner trap later. Like this one. And it looks like they are not alerted, which is good actually. Alright, we covered this area. Now we have third switch revealed. And the last switch would be behind this, like a lift. So I will probably switch to rockets already. Since we have quite a few of them in this area. Nothing valuable up here. And by the way, this little alcove, it will get us back to the familiar area with those revenant ambush and the mancubus guarding the switch. We don't need to go there. Instead, I like to go back, flip the force switch, and also grab those rockets that I skipped earlier. Now, the yellow key is finally released or accessible, and you can grab it. Now we have all 3 keys in this area. But when you go back, be careful. There are some new areas revealed over here, and each of these alcoves contains a chain gunner, so better be careful with those. Yeah, also don't forget to grab their ammo if you need it. It's totally up to you if you want to use the barrels to blow them, or if you want to use just a regular weapon. And we still don't need any rockets, so I guess I can't show you how to grab that rocket launcher yet. Or maybe I can. It's actually doesn't matter after all. Notice this differently textured wall. If you press it, you are able to go up here where those shotgunners were, and also grab their ammo. And finally you will reach an area with this teleporter. And that teleporter will exactly teleport you to that rocket launcher if you need it. Okay, so looks like we covered 3 out of 4 areas in this section, or even 4 out of 5, depending how you want to count them. And now it's time to go to the final section of this map. But before I do that, I'd like to grab that mega armor and that soul sphere that we saw earlier and that we didn't grab, right? So to do that, I will have to backtrack a little bit actually. And yeah, let me remind myself how to do that. One can be obtained through the... Okay, now I know how. So let's get back to the familiar area real quick and get those power-ups. Because the final section can be a little tricky and you wanna be at full health in order to survive there. So here we can grab the mega armor, and then probably it would be quicker to go through this lift to the blue area, right? So we actually get to use it after all. Now we can go over here where the first portion of the barons were. And we see this differently textured wall. Every time you see a wall that has different texture in the middle of nowhere, it's an indicator of a secret. So I will open it and deal with some enemies as well. And then when you drop down, you can get that mega sphere, which is an item, by the way. Now it's finally time to go and grab or take, I should say, or visit, I should say. Now it's time to visit the final section of this level, which is behind the yellow door. But it's quite quiet right now, right? Why is it so quiet? No, there's no any monsters out here. And that's because we need to alert them. At some point we will come across this door, and it appears that you have to shoot it, which I didn't know earlier, and I had to look that up. And that switch will reveal even more enemies, including the cyber demon. So be very careful with those. Some hit scanners will be teleporting, so be careful with them as well. You can use these alcoves as a shield if you want. Yeah, there are some chain gunners on the other side of this room. And it's okay if you take some damage in this section. The main goal is not to die, because there's a mega sphere waiting for us later in this map. Yeah, be very careful of that cyber demon. It's really dangerous. You can go outside of this area if you need it. Maybe it is enough for infighting already, and I can switch to my regular weapon. I will probably use rockets on that cyber demon. Hang on, let me kill that Hell Knight first. And the cyber demon is dead. Now all is left to do is to kill the remainder of the enemies. And that was the last lost soul. Now we are free. Finally, we can grab any ammo that we find, right? We can also grab the soul sphere, this plasma, anything that we find useful here. But basically we can also open this wall and grab another secret that contains an invisibility sphere, or partial invisibility. The reason why I didn't grab it, because this battle is very random and I didn't want to risk it. Grab any rockets if you need over here. Looks like I'm fully stocked up. So now what is left to do is to grab the remaining secrets and items that we may have missed in this map, right? So one of the secrets is that invulnerability that we saw earlier. So to grab it, we will need to go to a familiar area, which is... where was it? To grab this invulnerability, we need to get behind this wall again, and then go just over here and find another misaligned wall. When we press it, we can tag the secret and grab the invulnerability. You can also use the invulnerability for the final fight, as Big Mike Davis used. Hello, Big Mike Davis, by the way. But I find it not very efficient, because by the time you get into that area, almost entire invulnerability will run out. So okay, so where's the last secret that we need to grab? Let me see. I might have missed it. I got that one. Ah, I remember it. The last secret is that mega sphere that I was talking about. So for that reason we will need to come to the familiar revenant like ambush area, right? Which is over here, and go to the place where the mancubus was. And notice this little, like a room in the map. That's the place where the megasphere is hidden. So I will just run straight forward and get it. And now you are teleported back up, and we can exit this level. Only now I need to orient myself in the space of this level, because it's very non-linear and you can get lost in it very easily. Alright, what a battle! Look at all those corpses, my goodness. And we still have plenty of ammo left that we didn't use, right? So now let's exit this level. That was map 18, meal. So about this map, first of all, compared to the previous map, it's quite long, so it's like a compensation of the shortness of the previous level. But from the other side, it's quite non-linear and you can get lost or get disoriented in this level very easily. So I had to have a good practice in it, so that you don't see me wandering around without a direction in this level. It takes some time, so that you know. But overall, it's a good map. It has some good combat system and secrets in it, as well as plenty of ammo, as I already said, and some good power-ups. If you do it right, you can survive till the end, fully stacked with ammo and health and armor. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next level, which would be shipping/respawning. Bye bye everyone.